Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypno Crow. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you guys, whether you are a new subscriber or a returning subscriber to my channel. I am very grateful for all the support and love that I get from each and every one of you guys. This video is for the star sign of Scorpio. It doesn't matter where your placement is, or if you were intuitively guided here, welcome. This video we are going to start off with the full moon in tropical Cancer, sidereal Gemini, depending on the astrology that you follow. For the next 2 weeks, clean up until the new moon. We're going to pull some cards and check in on the energy of the full moon and the next 2 weeks for you, Scorpio. So we got the full moon in tropical Cancer, which says the moon is at home, and we also have Mars and Mercury both in retrograde. So there could be a lot of because of like some of the holidays and the energies coming into the year, could be a lot of aggression or a lot of chaos. There could be a little bit of chaotic energy floating around you, so pay attention to that. Pay attention to how you feel intuitively, Scorpio. You are a fellow water sign, so you're really going to be feeling the energy just like Cancer and Pisces. So let's go ahead and get started. So these energies are for the next 2 weeks of January 6th through January 20th, which will take you right up to the new moon energy. Scorpio, what's the full moon energy look like around Scorpios? What's the full moon energy look like around Scorpios? How is it affecting them? Scorpios. Full moon energy. Full moon energy. Depending on what astrology you follow, it could be Cancer or Gemini. The full moon energy for Scorpios. You are good enough. Alright, so here we are with the full moon energy, which is what we're talking about, the full moon in tropical Cancer and sidereal Scorpio, or sidereal Virgo. So Scorpios, it's about feeling good enough, feeling worthy. Look at the crown of flowers on her head, right? Flowers smell good. It's about learning to stay in the present moment. It's about going deep within yourself and raising that self-esteem. We have Virgo energy coming through here, so Virgo could be significant to you, Scorpio. All right, well, when I think of Virgo, I think of the Hermit card, right? Because a Hermit card represents Virgo, somebody who goes on a journey deep within themselves, opening up and exploring what needs to be released and what's for your greatest and highest good, and the lesson and the blessing in both situations. So I feel like Scorpio, it's about, again, also about staying in the present moment. So for some of you, you could have maybe smell a flower essence around you, and that is sign that spirit is with you. Yeah, so it's about feeling worthy, feeling good enough. Alright, and Scorpio, you are. So it's about raising your self-esteem and opening up your heart to receive messages, to receive blessings. So let's go ahead. For these next 2 weeks, we are doing an animal reading. So we're going to start off with a spirit animal that wants to come through for some messages, and then we'll go into a Celtic cross spread using the animal tarot cards and the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle cards by Mystic Moon Oracles. As clarify. So let's go ahead and pull your spirit animal for Scorpio to bring these messages forward. We are having the full moon. It's called the wolf moon too. So that's what inspired the animal card reading. Hawk spirit at number 32. So a 32 adds up to a 5. Fives are about, so for some of you can be seeing synchronicities of fives. So fives, they come with challenges. Fives are about changes, but changes, they come with challenges. And when you overcome these challenges, then you bring about the changes that you desire. So let spirit be your guide. You got the hawk spirit here. And so if you take this 5 and you break it down into a 32, you have a 3. A 3 is about authenticity. It's about having a balanced mind, body, and soul. It's about mind, heart, and soul balancing. And then we have the 2 over here, which talks about balancing that masculine and feminine energy so that you can connect to spirit, to your soul, to yourself, right? So the hawk spirit telling you, let spirit be your guide, right? So I feel like that's what you're doing. You are definitely going within, Scorpio, and you are trying to allow your intuition to show you the way forward, is what I feel here, Scorpio. Even though sometimes I feel like you do struggle and are challenged with trusting what you hear, trusting what you feel. Hawk spirit, hawks see at a distance, so trusting what you see. Maybe something in the distance as well. Not feeling good enough to trust what you see as well. So, and I feel like there's a lot of a challenge with that trust. All right. So, flying high above the landscape, the hawk sees both the big picture and the small details, observes the rain and the pond as well as the cloud. It doesn't miss anything. When the hawk spirit arrives, you are called to pay close attention to messages from spirit that can appear anywhere and in any form. So, and I feel like you struggle with that because I feel like you second guess this. Scorpio, you are very, very gifted. You have the ability to see things, like it says, the big picture and the little details in that big picture, such as both sides. But you second guess it a lot, is what I feel. So I feel like for some of you, you should work with a flower scented essential oils. This will help you to open yourself up a little bit more to seeing maybe something that you that is catching your attention. Maybe gets a little bit closer of a view of it. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. Hawk spirit asks you not to dismiss the signs that spirit is sending to guide you, and I feel like that's what you're doing. You are dismissing them because you're second guessing yourself, right? Lately, you've been hearing the same word or song or come across the same symbol here, there, and in the strangest places. Perhaps you hear a song on the radio with just the right lyric pertaining to your query. Or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, or other places where repetitive numbers or words show up for you to notice. Pay attention to the animals that appear for you and connect to their symbolism. Spirit wants to communicate and reaches out again and again. So when a hawk spirit appears, it's a sign to listen, and you need to pay attention because they are showing you the signs. But like I said, you are challenged by it because you're second guessing the signs. You're second guessing what you're seeing. So you could be seeing 3s, 2s, 5s, and such. 1111 would be another good sign that maybe you could be seeing. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward into the next 2 weeks. So let's see what signs come through your reading, because guess what we're using for clarifiers for the Animal Tarot? Signs from Spirit. So pay attention, Scorpio, to what comes through the reading. There's probably some things that are really going to pique your interest. You may even want to take notes if you feel the need to sit down with a notebook. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep shuffling up these cards a little bit for Scorpio. Okay, that's one deck. Let's shuffle the signs from Spirit Oracle for Scorpios as clarifiers for Scorpios. Alright, well, I guess I shuffled it up because I didn't want to get together. Like, I'm done. Okay. So there is this depressed. I feel like you're detached from spirit. I feel like it's very important because you see how the deck just kind of cut there. I feel like you're detached from spirit because you don't trust. Again, you don't trust what you see. You don't trust the signs and synchronicities that you see. Even though they do catch your attention, you're so detached. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull one card off of the bottom for underlining energy. Queen of Summer. So we have the Queen of Cups coming through. So we are talking about the full moon in Cancer. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So here you are, Scorpio. See the crown on the swan's head. So if you ever heard the story about the ugly duckling who grows to be this beautiful swan, it's kind of what I feel like you are going through. And that's why I feel like you feel like you're not good enough, because you look at yourself as that ugly duckling, Scorpio. And therefore, there's that, you don't trust what you see because you're not emotionally open. For some of you, you may not be emotionally open to the messages. This is a time of deep emotions and integrated intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while taking care of others. Compassionate, loving, giving, and psychic. So you are definitely psychic there, Scorpio, and that shows it. See how the swan and the hawk are both facing this gray card? So let your spirit guide you. You are psychic. You're intuitive. They're showing you the signs. But you detach because you don't trust. You're not open. You are not open to receive them, even though you really are, because look how she's looking over at that gray card. Let's pull another card. Oh yeah, right? Punished. So for some of you, I feel like a lot of you punish yourself. And you're not good enough. You're not worthy. I feel a lot of you, for Scorpios, this could be pertaining to a mother or a female person in your life. They punished you, maybe was unemotionally available to you, was unable to express themselves, was unable to... I feel like for some of you, there could have been a female mother type energy figure whom discredited you, like didn't believe you, because you've had this gift from childhood. Okay, you've had it forever. For some of you, you may even feel punished the fact that you have this gift and you wish to detach from it, but you can't help but to see the signs. I feel like there could be a bit of a depression in here too, because I'm showing a reflection in the water. So something is being reflected back to you on an emotional level that keeps you in this lower vibrating, depressing energy of seeing like the gray of the situation instead of the positive of the situation, like the bigger picture and the details of the bigger picture, just like the hawk says. Like you're detaching from the bigger picture. The bigger picture is we're showing you the signs, but you don't believe enough in yourself to see them, to acknowledge them. And it's because you're punishing yourself with this lower vibrational emotional energy. And it has a lot to do with your thoughts as well. Your thoughts are punishing you emotionally. And that's what's keeping you from paying attention and seeing, from noticing the signs. Because they're trying to grab your attention. But your thoughts override your intuition. And it kind of like, it's like a boundary line there. Sometimes you see the signs, but you don't trust them because you don't trust what you see. Is what I see here. Alright, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and keep moving forward. So that's the underlining energy. You're not being punished with this gift. You know, you're not being punished with this gift. You're very, very psychic. And the clarity that you are looking for is going to be revealed to you. They're showing you the signs to that. Alright, so let's go ahead. Scorpio, what are you coming into this reading? What's the energy look like that you are coming into this reading with? Six of Winter. Yep, there you are, moving out of that depressed, detached energy. The Six of Swords. Moving out of that challenge that you are having. And letting these past energies go. Of feeling punished. Of feeling not worthy. Of feeling depressed, detached. Letting it all go. Letting go of all the mixed feelings, not felines. Yeah. Letting go of all the mixed felines there, right? Cats are very adventurous kitties. They're very curious, right? Look how curious he looks. Like, where am I going now, right? I'm off this island. I'm out of this cage. Now, where are we going? And that's how you should be feeling. And I feel like that's what it is. Where am I going now, right? Whew. That was an escape. You know, glad the door came open when it did. Opened up that door and now you're able to escape it. So again, I feel like if you like some sort of flower essences like honeysuckle or lavender or there's all kinds of flower essences, but try that to help clear out this, to help you raise your vibration and make your mood better. You can I'll tell you what's good is rosemary tea. Rosemary is really good. Lavender is really good to put you in a good mood. It's calm. But flower essences, use that for this emotion right here, this depressed emotion. Alright, so the Six of Winter talks about moving forward, right? Putting these challenging times behind you. And look at that sacral chakra coming through. Enthusiasm, excitement, and more. So more cats, right? So a cat, Scorpio, you have a cat totem, I feel like is very strong coming through. Um, and I feel like the reason why they're so strong coming through is because they're helping you to raise your vibration out of this depressed energy and to feel this sense of excitement and warmth and love and celebration and like energy is what I feel here. So that you can move forward gracefully. You know, swans are very graceful and very agile birds. You know, they're not rushed to go nowhere. And that's how you should be. So what is challenging you this 2 weeks? Ego. We have Capricorn energy coming through. This is the Siamese cat. So your ego. And that's what's punishing you. That could be what's blocking you from the signs. Maybe you're not that you are, how do I want to say it? Not that you are missing them. It's you're refusing to see them for some reason. You may feel that you're trapped in your situation, but that's not true. Yeah, you're trapped. You're punished. Be careful not to overly focus upon material wealth and break free of negative thinking. And that is it in the nutshell. That crown right there, that negative thinking, that depression. Break free of that. This is another number 6, right? So you got 6 of winter and the devil card, 15, number 6, yeah, right? Survival mode. We got the deep emotion shark. So break free of the negative thinking and face these deep emotions. They may be a bit sharp. They may be definitely deep, and it's like, why do you feel depressed? Why do you feel punished? Why do you think that about yourself? Why are you second guessing what we are showing you? Because you don't feel good enough. Because you've had to survive all of your life. You've been in the survival mode. No wonder you're all curious. What's happening here? Now, oh, look at that too. I just noticed another cat, Siamese cat. So you got the rescue cat mixed breed. You got the cat on the sacral chakra. See cat outline right here. And a Siamese cat coming through and challenging you. So you have a deep connection with cats. And we also have 2 Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the shark coming through, so Pisces. So the reason why I feel like they're bringing that to my attention is that victim. I'm the victim, right? I'm the victim. I've been punished. You're being challenged to break free of that feeling that way, of thinking like that. I'm the victim. And be more excited and curious as to what's coming. Don't stay focused on materialistic things. Don't stay focused on what you have. Focus. Not that. Don't stay focused on the critical thinking. Don't stay focused on just staying in survival mode. Don't focus on the materialistic part of your journey. Focus more on the spiritual part is what I feel here. Focus more on the spiritual part of that. You are not here to punish. You are here for a reason. The root of the current situation with 6 Swords, King of Spring. What a beautiful energy. So talk about Leo the Lion. And here we are with one more cat showing up. But this cat is a big cat. He's king of the jungle. He's wearing his cape, his crown, right? There's the crown coming through again. Why? Because he's mastered something. Look how he's looking down with that little bird, right? The little bird, the hawk. Remember what it said about seeing the big picture, but the little details. See how little that bird is? That bird is a little detail that is bringing this message to you. That there is a bigger picture, and we're trying to show you that. Katanga Lion, now's your moment to step up to a leadership role. Don't back away from the spotlight, as your plans will be successful as long as you stay focused upon the what? The big picture, and that's what the hawk talks about. Focusing upon the big picture. The hawk is just a little detail. You are mastering something. You are growing. Look how big that lion is next to the tree. You are bigger and more powerful than what you think. When you roar, people listen. Yep, you are maturing. Look at how the beard on the lion. You are growing your beard. You're earning your wings. You're growing you're expanding your crown. Look how the point of the gnome's hat, right? That's that spiritual energy. That's what they say, which is where the conical hats, because it's like a wand. It's easy to direct, and we wear it on our heads because our thoughts are energy, right? Our thoughts are energy. Our thoughts create our reality. So when we break free of the negative thoughts, guess what? We break free of this pattern, and we're more apt to be in a flow and trust our intuition versus second guess. So somebody is maturing, somebody is leveling up, somebody is about to step into their leadership role, and they are being very wise. I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons. You are very wise. That's why you've matured, because we mature through lessons, right? We grow through lessons, and I feel like you've had a lot of them. And they're telling you, don't back down from what you see in the light, from the spotlight that Spirit is shining down, showing you the synchronicity. So for some of you, you could literally be seeing Spirit as an orb, a flash of light, or seeing some sort of a light through your third eye. So you need to focus on what you truly desire. Don't focus on the depression, because like I said, that your focus, your thoughts, where you put your thoughts, you create, you send energy to, like that conical hat, right? The crown. Alright, so now the recent past, we're talking about recent past, Scorpio, from the end of 2022, moving into the beginning of 2023. By the way, I forgot to tell everybody, I hope everybody had a nice, safe, happy holiday. Welcome to the new year. I forgot to say that on the past couple of videos. So I almost forgot to say it here too. Welcome 2023. May all your blessings and wishes come true. So this is the energy that you're coming into 2023 in. 10 of spring. So you have some heaviness. Lots of heaviness. You're working too hard, and the stress will soon become too much. Reach out for help from others and take some time to play and enjoy life. So coming through from the end of the year, coming into 2023, you're really stressed out. It's like you feel overworked and underpaid. You feel like you're kind of spinning your wheels and hoping that maybe somebody will come to your rescue, like the Saint Bernard with his barrel. That's the reason for that barrel. He would take that barrel with him and rescue people, and there would be water in that barrel to drink. So I feel like you really coming through the end of the year, into the new year, you were really like heavy. You were in a very heavy energy. Oh man, that makes sense with the depressed energy. very heavy energy. Like I could feel the weight. Like I just want to sink down into myself. Like there was 1,000 bricks, not 10 bricks, but 10 times 10, 1,000 bricks on your shoulder. And now I understand why you feel punished. Totally get it. So, yeah, right? Shelter. Yeah. So, I feel like you may have reached out to somebody, asking for help, trying to feel safe enough into what you trust. Maybe even is to go as far as put a circle of protection around you. I feel like with the shelter energy, I feel like you've been holding on to this for a while. Again, you're working too hard. And I feel like for some of you, you're hiding behind that work. That's why it's not like you're not seeing it. It's kind of like that energy, you're refusing to see it. And you're hiding behind work as a shelter, instead of following the nudges and the signs and the synchronicities that they're showing you. You threw yourself into your work because you didn't trust what you were seeing. And you sheltered your crown chakra. Remember the crown, the king of the lion here, the crown on the swan. You sheltered that. Well, let's see what you're thinking about. So that makes sense why you're coming into the reading with the Six of Winter. You're ready to leave that island. You're ready to leave all of this behind, this work. And you're ready to start enjoying life. You got this enthusiasm to create things that you desire. But it's your thought, negative thinking, that is holding you back. And that's why it has I feel for some of you, it has a lot to do with a business. And I feel like you're afraid that if you leave where you're at and decide to change something, that you're not going to be successful. What Spirit is telling you, you're going to be successful. That's your own negative thinking that's telling you you're not, because you have a fear and you're sheltering that thinking, that you're sheltering by throwing yourself into work instead of saying to hell with it, I'm out of here. You're detaching yourself from the signs and synchronicities. And therefore, that's why you got the Capricorn card, the Devil card, challenging you. That's the challenge right here, the 5. You can make the changes. That's why you got the challenge. It's so that you can make the change. The bigger the challenge, the better the change. What are you thinking about? The 4 of Spring. The 4 of Spring. So look, there's more water coming through here. Honor. It's time to get back, relax, and celebrate all that you have. Joy arises from success in your career, the completion of a project, and a very happy home life. So what are you thinking about? I just want to kick back. I want to relax. I want to let go of all this stress. I want to have a little bit of fun, right? I want to, and again, am I going to have this successful career change? Well, right here it tells you, absolutely. You and your partner are going to build it together. You and your partner are going to do amazing things. You're going to be able to kick back when you want to kick back, instead of throwing yourself into work and working harder and being all stressed out and unhappy. You're actually going to have this sense of warmth and enthusiasm to want to get up and do something. Something that you desire. Something, and create something that you desire. A happy, happy life. Oh my. Yeah. Where we go with the roses, pink roses, love, caring, compassion. You two are going to build this together. There's a lot of love, a lot of compassion, a lot of trust, compromise. There's a lot of compromise. Happy, happy, happy home life. What's coming towards you, Scorpio? 10 of Autumn. Long term stability. Scorpio, your material needs will be taken care of. You will have success, accomplishments. You can pass, for those of you who have children, you'll be able to pass this business down to your children. Yeah, look at this. You are going to create long-term stability. Spiders represent feminine energy. I'm getting a Venus energy, so you may want to check out and see where Venus is in your chart. You will have the long-term stability, be able to take care of your family. You'll be able to retire when you want to. This could very well be about retirement. But 10 of Autumn, that's stability, long-term stability. 10 years long-term stability. You know, you're going to have that. How do you see yourself, Scorpio? The world. Yeah, you see yourself completing this cycle. And seeing that you've made it through these challenges. And all the lessons that you have had to learn along the way. Look, grace. Grace. There's the swan. So you're seeing yourself as accomplishing this goal. Absolutely. By what? Completing this cycle. Maturing. Oh my. Yeah. Hospitality. For some of you, I feel you could be opening up like a bed and breakfast. And I don't know where that's coming from, but I feel a bed and breakfast. Maybe even something like a resort kind of thing for some of you. There is definitely a completion. Look, the crown. Look, the crown of butterflies, right? A completion, a transformation. They're telling you deserve this. You deserve this reward. Alright, so how are other people viewing you, Scorpio? The Prince of Summer. So other people are viewing you as somebody who is, I feel other people are viewing you as somebody who's made a very quick decision. I feel like other people are seeing you as somebody who's very balanced in your head and your heart. Like you know what you want, right? And other people are seeing you as very emotionally deep, very intuitive, psychic, right here, Queen of Summer, very psychic, very emotionally deep. Beautiful, right? There's the frog wearing the crown. Crown coming through once again. There's a magic wand, Cinderella slipper. It's like creating the Cinderella story of your life, right? Like a fairy tale. Yeah. So we have forbidden. So it's about having an emotionally deep experience. And you know, you have the snake here, but I feel like for some of you, I feel like you're very intuitive, and I feel like you pick up on the sneaky snakes, right? The heaviness of the work, the sneaky snakes in your work, and it makes you very, very stressed out because you're so intuitive. Very, very deep emotions. And I feel like for a lot of you, um, I feel like for the bulk of you, I feel like you're shedding some heavy layers off of you. And this enables you to let go of this entanglement of stress, worry, and put it all behind you. And I also feel for some of you, this is about you trusting your intuition, because look how the snake is going forward. Snakes aren't always bad omens. Snakes sometimes can be good omens. Um, so I feel like here you are, right? It's like making friends with the enemy, but yet not getting entangled in the mess. Because why? Because you're very intuitive. You're very good at sensing things, and you know who to be around and who not to. I also feel too, I don't know why, but I kind of see, like, I don't know, there's a symbol in this snake right here. I'll show you what I'm seeing. It's like Libra symbol. For some reason, I see the Libra symbol. If that's a Libra, maybe a Leo symbol. Could be a Leo symbol, because you are, the root of the situation is, Leo's life. Seeing the power and the strength that you have to see things. Alright, so if anything else comes forward, so that's how people are seeing you. People are seeing you as somebody who has a very, very intuitive, and it's like you got a heads up on the ones you can trust and the ones that you can't. And if you know you can't trust them, it's like you put your back up against the wall. But again, I feel like sometimes, even though you are very deeply psychic and intuitive, I feel like you, again, still see a lot of signs and synchronicities that it's time to leave this situation, a situation behind, and move into, like, bring about this change into a new situation. Like, step up and take the role that you are meant to take, and to look at the bigger picture of the situation. And I feel like you do. People are seeing you as seeing the bigger picture of the situation. No matter how big, right, with the Leo the lion, or how small with the frog, you are seeing it. And that's how people are seeing you. So hopes and fears, the Three of Summer. So for some of you, I feel like you have a fear of maybe I feel for some of you, you may have a fear of losing some friends, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. All right. So we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So I feel with the hummingbird. Hummingbird talks about being excited, right? Hummingbirds hum. Their wings flap a million miles an hour, but yet they hover in one space. And what do? They suck the nectar out of the flowers. The sweetness, right? The sweet nectar. So I feel like that's what they're trying to tell you. I feel like you have a fear that you're not going to be able to celebrate this. There's something about celebrating. I also feel too, you may even have a fear of leaving some people behind, maybe losing some friends. But Spirit is telling you that's okay, because where you are going is more nourishing for you to begin with, for some of you. So let's go ahead and pull an outcome card, the moon. So the moon is heavily affecting you. The moon cycle between the full and the new. So now we have the links coming through. It's important to trust your intuition, even if you're unsure of what's happening. All will be revealed soon. So worry is unnecessary. So even the links, the final outcome is they're telling you it's very, very, very important for you to trust your psychic intuition. Don't detach from it. Even if things are may look a little gray or a little bleak, or maybe something isn't is still unknown, maybe a detail is still unknown, it's okay, because you're being divinely guided. See the butterfly? You're being divinely guided. So don't worry. Don't carry the heaviness of stress and worry. You're being guided by the moon, and the moon is bringing you the psychic answers that you're searching for. Yeah, oh, look, this love and desire, right? So for some of you, this could very well be about a romantic relationship, but for some of you, it's like all will be revealed. Everything that you desire will be revealed to you. Even if you're unsure of how it's going to be revealed, it's going to be revealed. So trust that psychic insight. Trust that you're being guided by spirit. Trust your intuition. So you could also, with the moon card, be having dreams. You could be having dreams. You could be having psychic flashes. You could just intuitively know something without it actually being proven. Trust it. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of stability. You don't have to stay in this emotional, just be in survival mode with your workplace. So instead of throwing yourself into that and allowing that working too hard weighing you down, they're telling you, we're showing you, it's time. You've achieved what you needed to achieve. Now it's time to step into your happiness. It's time to take care of you, Scorpio, and what you desire. Okay, so that is what I see for the rest of the week. So let's go ahead and pull some love cards for those of you that are watching the video about love. So let's go ahead and pull some cards here for love for Scorpio. You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of celebration. You are worthy to kick back and relax, right? A completion. So we have realization, seduction, fool's gold, and favorable outcome. All right. So what I see for you, Scorpio, when it comes to love, I feel like you're having some sort of an epiphany, an aha moment with this like flash. And I feel like we have satin sheets and seduction and fool's gold. I feel like something's going to glitter, something's going to catch our attention, and it's going to be very seducing. And I feel like it's going to be a light. See how the light is shining here? Because you're very psychic. Your third eye is open. So they're showing you this side, right? So let's go ahead and pull some clarification. This is my personal self-created deck. Clarify these love messages for Scorpio. We have hello. Look, that guiding light. So there's that light that's guiding somebody. And you are what you listen to. So it goes back to being challenged with breaking free of the negative thinking. You are what you listen to. Hello. Your thoughts fool you. That negative thinking fools you. So, Scorpio, a lot of you have already seen the light. But you're like, no, that's not what I've seen. No way. There's no way. I'm being fooled. So you're having this realization because it's coming back around again, and it's challenging you and testing you because you need to let go. You need to break free of that. Because it's your negative thinking that's fooling you. It's not the light. You need to allow yourself to be seduced by that light. Alright? So that is what I see. So you are what you listen to. So if you keep listening to your negative thought pattern, guess what? You're going to stay in this energy of fooling yourself. Which is how it is. So let's go ahead and pull one more card. This is a crystal card that Spirit recommends. Animals recommend to carry with you. It's 2 different decks here. One of them has animals on, the other one doesn't. So you may get another spirit animal come through. Oh, nope. Not a spirit animal, but you did get this. Dendritic agate. Connection, longevity, and oneness. Heart and what? Crown. I am still. Be still. Pay attention. Kick back. Relax. Be still. Thank you for watching, Scorpio. Have a blessed 2 weeks.